Here we go. Halo 5 beta is done. This is my experience with the Halo 5 beta. And I just want to give a few points on a few things about what I liked, what I didn't like, and my overall impression of the game. My overall impression of the game now that I, playing it for 5-6 days, however long, whatever, is I like it. I like the changes they made. Everything's flowing good. So, but when I first started, fuck, I was just lost.
Very nice.
You know what I mean? I was coming from Halo. Throwing, like, the biggest thing that got me was them fucking grenades. I know it's not a big deal, but when you, if you played as much Halo as I did, you just think of that when you chuck a grenade out, you're clicking that left trigger. You know what I mean? That was a big thing for me. And of course they put it up on the right bumper. Like I still feel myself at the end. One of my last games there, I was in a battle with this guy, and I had him down. I wanted to finish him off with a grenade, and I clicked the fucking right stick and zoomed in on him. They added zoom. You know what I mean? Which, it used to be you just click the stick to zoom on certain weapons, battle rifle. But now you can zoom in on anything, aim down the sights basically. I know the assault rifle, you don't down the sight, it just, you know what I mean, magnifies it a bit. Doesn't really change that, it doesn't really change the gameplay that much, it's not a game breaker. Just something different, I guess, but what else? They added the jetpack. Everyone got a jetpack now. You don't gotta pick them like Halo 4 where you had to pick certain fucking, you know what I mean? Pick certain things like, I forget what they're called, but used to be able to pick the jetpack or go invisible or whatnot. Well, everyone got a jetpack, and you click the stick, the left stick, and you can zoom around, you know what I mean? But the thing is, like, if your energy shield is down, and this goes for sprint too, which they added sprint by clicking the right stick, just like Call of Duty. I think that's what they're trying to do, by the way. I hate to get off topic, but I think they're just trying to make it more, I hate to say it, like Call of Duty, so they're trying to get that Call of Duty fan base over here where they can just feel right at home. And if you're used to playing Advanced Warfare, you could probably jump right into this game, right down to the booster. But anyway, here's the kicker. If you want to sprint or you're using your thrusters when you're in the midst of a battle and you want to turn tail and fucking run because you're losing, your shields are not going to regenerate until you stop sprinting. So that's a good trade-off for people like running away, whatever. If you want to sprint and your energy's low and someone's chasing you, well, you're probably going to die. So it's pretty interesting. It mashes it up a bit, and a lot of people don't like sprint in Halo, but I mean, if they had to add a sprint, I'm glad they added some consequence to it, which there is being your shields won't regenerate when you use your sprint. I think it goes the same with your Juster Pack too. Your shields will not generate when you're juking around with the thrusters. Something else I really liked that I didn't really know it even existed until one of the very last days. You jump in the air. When you jump in the air and you hold down the left trigger to zoom, you like float in the air and you slowly come down. So that's a real good. I was using it a lot when I first learned it. I don't know how I didn't catch on to that before, but you can be in the air and someone will come around the corner because you show up on the radar and you're in the air and you get to jump on them, right? So another thing, the radar system is pretty whacked in this. Like, I don't know exactly how it works. Like, I don't know. I know when you're crouching and walking around like that, you don't show up in the radar unless you're firing your gun or whatnot, but I don't know. I had a lot of people just show up on my radar. Like, they were like running and they weren't there, then they just show up when they were right in front of me. Kind of fucking, they kind of make some awkward moments in it, but we'll just have to wait till when the game comes out, and so far I'm pretty impressed.